it when the light's low and the bait fish can't see them coming. So like, I mean, of course you get half of the time it's night and half of the time is day. And so they usually have 12 hours a day and 12 hours at night to try and catch those shad for food. And the shad can't see them coming if it's night. And they can't see them coming during low light situations. So if you have some of that daylight that's knocked down, like by a rainstorm, as far as the amount of light that's reaching the water, they take advantage of it and they go into super feed mode because they know that the shad can't see them coming. So they start feeding heavily whenever there's bad weather. It usually means low light.
So somebody like myself, who a minute ago thought you were nuts for wanting to go fishing in the rain.
That's when I caught my biggest fish this year in the rainstorm. A 6-7 pounder.
For those that can tolerate it, this is really an ideal time.
And then I caught some of the biggest fish this year, and like March 1st, when it was still 40 degrees outside. That's because the big ones like that fucking bad weather.
Why do they like the bad
I
weather?
don't know. They're some of the first ones to get started feeding coming out of winter, I guess. But it was sunny. It was bright and sunny most of those days I caught those fish. But actually, now they do like it a little better when it's cloudy. For sure. But in this early spring, it doesn't really matter as much.
So,
but right now it matters big time because the water's warmed up and they're past the spawn. So they're not going to spend as much energy. They're not going to spend the energy that they, you know, if they can eat with spending less energy, that's what they're going to do.
if they can what?
If they can eat, spend less energy catching the fish that they eat, that's what they're going to do. They're opportunistic. They don't want to spend a lot of energy chasing shit in the daylight when they can see it coming.
So bass are opportunistic fish.
Yeah, they try to conserve their energy just like anything. And when they don't have a lot of it in the wintertime especially, then you got to move your bait real slow because they're not going to swim fast after a bait because that's just not how they roll. They can do it if they want to, but they're not going to.
When is the absolute perfect time to fish for bass?
I think that spring is one of the best times. That jerkbait bite is hard to beat. It's like every cast sometimes, and it's everywhere you cast.